women. We have an older lady that sits around. Every once in a while, somebody spots her. We get a shot of her. Her name is Catherine, from what we get from the EVPs. And we also have EVPs of a gentleman downstairs. He's a very angry little gentleman, from what we understand.
Ghost hunters all over the world are always trying to catch a glimpse of a spirit wandering a haunted hallway, hear mysterious voices in an empty room, or even feel a chill as they are investigating a dark corridor. Luckily enough, there are numerous reportedly haunted places that are open for public tours or even overnight stays. No matter where you're in the world, there is probably a haunted house, hotel, or old historical site that's waiting for you to visit. Let's see the top 5 most haunted places in the world in this video. Welcome to my channel FADA. Château de Brisque, located in France, is the most haunted place in the world. Dubbed as the Giant of the Loire Valley, this is the highest castle in France, boasting 7 floors, 204 rooms, numerous portrait galleries, and a private opera house, which seats 200 people. It was a fortress built by the Counts of Anjou in the 11th century, and King Louis XIII dropped by in 1620. Let's take a look at the ghost now. The most active is La Dame Verte, the Green Lady, who was apparently the illegitimate child of King Charles VII and was later murdered by her husband in the shadow in the 15th century after he caught her having an affair. She is often seen in the tower room of the chapel, wearing her green dress with gaping holes where her eyes and nose should be. When not startling the ghost by her appearance, she can be heard moaning around the castle. Monte Cristo Homestead, located in New South Wales, Australia, is the second most haunted location. A late Victorian mansion with intricate cast iron lattice work built by a wealthy landowner, Christopher William Crawley, in 1876. Reputedly, this is Australia's most haunted house. The ghost? Take your pick. There is the young child who was dropped down the stairs, the maid who fell from the balcony, or the stable boy who burned to death. The most active, however, is the ghost of the son of the caretaker, who was found curled up next to the dead body of his mother and chained up for 40 odd years. Yes, it is true, for 40 years. Bangar Fort, located at Rajasthan, India, is the third most haunted place in the world. The ruins of Fort City, built in the 17th century, Bangar Fort consists of fort walls, bazaars, havelis, royal palaces, and numerous temples, with 3 grand stories you can explore. But do not be fooled by the beauty of these ruins, as they are ranked as the most haunted fort in India. Let's take a look at the ghost. A wizard called Singya fell in love with a princess called Ratnavati. Singya felt that the enchanted oil he hoped would make her love him turned into a boulder when she threw it away, and it crushed him. But not before he cursed the palace, condemning the inhabitants to death without any hope of rebirth. Another story suggests a local religious person cursed the fort because its shadow overpowered his property. And apparently, if anyone attempts to build a roof of the fort, it will collapse. Myrtle's Plantation, USA is next on the list. Situated in the small town of St. Francisville, northwest of New Orleans, is the mansion of Myrtle's Plantation, bordered by a 125-foot veranda. The stained glass front door leads into a grand foyer displaying a huge French crystal chandelier. The ghost? With 10 people being murdered in the mansion itself, it's no surprise there have been so many reported ghost sightings. The 4 most famous of which is Chloe, who had her ear cut off by her lover. She wears a green turban, peering intently at visitors while they are in bed, and has even appeared in a photograph. A more recent photo also shows another young girl known as Ghost Girl peering through the window of the house. More eerie sightings include a child bouncing on the bed, a soldier, and a voodoo priestess. Dragsholm Slot, or Dragsholm Castle, was originally built in 1215, making it one of the oldest castles in Denmark and reportedly the most haunted castle in all of Europe. In the 16th and 17th century, parts of it were used to house prisoners of noble rank, and in 1694 it was rebuilt in Baroque style. The ghost, the castle is thought to be home at least for 100 ghosts, including the Earl of Bothwell, the husband of Mary Queen of Scots, who died as a prisoner in the castle. You may also see the White Lady wandering the halls, whose skeleton was found encased in a wall by builders in 1930. Thanks for watching my video. Please do like, subscribe and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any interesting videos from my channel. See you soon.